live stream is a copyright of the Tiger Sports Livestream Network. Reproduction or distribution of this live stream without permission of the Tiger Sports Livestream Network is a violation of the law.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollyi, third-generation owner of Pollyi's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit pollyi'sgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Pollyi's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
Every sunrise offers new opportunities to dream big or to take that next small step. Every sunrise is another chance to build on the one before or to start with a clean slate, because every sunrise is tomorrow's promise made real, and Grinnell Mutual is tomorrow's promise protected. Trust in tomorrow and contact a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
Jeff Finch here from West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell. We normally go to the auction to restock our used cars and trucks, but prices have skyrocketed. If we're going to overpay, we'd rather overpay our friends, neighbors, and past customers. Bring your vehicle in for a quick 20-minute appraisal. You can either take the cash, trade for a different vehicle, or walk away. In some cases, your vehicle may be worth more than you paid for it. See us at West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell or online at westfinch.com.
At Ramsey Weeks, it's the synergy of insurance and real estate that makes our local office vibrant. At Ramsey Weeks, our success depends on yours in buying or selling property, in insuring your car, home, farm, or business. In your time of need, our success depends on yours. Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, 715 Fifth Avenue, Grinnell.
Grasshoppers, turtles, polar bears, and chunky monkeys? The Dairy Barn, located at 1810 6th Avenue in Grinnell, is not your typical barnyard. Stop by before or after the big ball game to pick up your favorite ice cream or flavor of the day yogurt. They also have a full line of delicious foods, including tenderloins, pulled pork sandwiches, popular chicken wraps, and much, much more. Don't have time to stop at the barn? Catch them on the move at some of the favorite events around Grinnell, or give us a call and try out our catering. And don't forget to check out www.dairybarngrinnell.com to order online or the Chow Now app. Remember, I scream, you scream, we all scream for Dairy Barn.
This is a story about signs. It's also a story about people's experiences. The humble sign. They are everywhere. But signs are more than just a plaque on the wall, an arrow, or letters on a building exterior. Signs help you leave a legacy. Or start a new chapter in life. All those signs have to start somewhere, and that's where we come in. We're your trusted partner in everything signage and We'll be your trusted partner throughout. Because signs do more than point the way. They help the world make sense.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollyi, third-generation owner of Pollyi's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit pollyi'sgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Pollyi's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
Every sunrise offers new opportunities to dream big or to take that next small step. Every sunrise is another chance to build on the one before or to start with a clean slate, because every sunrise is tomorrow's promise made real, and Grinnell Mutual is tomorrow's promise protected. Trust in tomorrow and contact a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
Jeff Finch here from West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell. We normally go to the auction to restock our used cars and trucks, but prices have skyrocketed. If we're going to overpay, we'd rather overpay our friends, neighbors, and past customers. Bring your vehicle in for a quick 20-minute appraisal. You can either take the cash, trade for a different vehicle, or walk away. In some cases, your vehicle may be worth more than you paid for it. See us at West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell or online at westfinch.com.
At Ramsey Weeks, it's the synergy of insurance and real estate that makes our local office vibrant. At Ramsey Weeks, our success depends on yours in buying or selling property, in insuring your car, home, farm, or business. In your time of need, our success depends on yours. Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, 715 Fifth Avenue, Grinnell.
Grasshoppers, turtles, polar bears, and chunky monkeys? The Dairy Barn, located at 1810 6th Avenue in Grinnell, is not your typical barnyard. Stop by before or after the big ball game to pick up your favorite ice cream or flavor of the day yogurt. They also have a full line of delicious foods, including tenderloins, pulled pork sandwiches, popular chicken wraps, and much, much more. Don't have time to stop at the barn? Catch them on the move at some of the favorite events around Grinnell, or give us a call and try out our catering. And don't forget to check out www.dairybarngrinnell.com to order online or the Chow Now app. Remember, I scream, you scream, we all scream for Dairy Barn.
This is a story about signs. It's also a story about people's experiences. The humble sign. They are everywhere. But signs are more than just a plaque on the wall, an arrow, or letters on a building exterior. Signs help you leave a legacy. Or start a new chapter in life. All those signs have to start somewhere, and that's where we come in. We're your trusted partner in everything signage and We'll be your trusted partner throughout. Because signs do more than point the way. They help the world make sense.
The Tiger Sports live stream network is brought to you by Poly Ice Pizza, West Finch Auto Plaza, Grinnell Mutual, Ramsey Weeks Insurance, and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, Latitude Signage and Design, the Dairy Barn. Also a special shout out to our foul ball sponsors tonight, Cirques Financial Center. Our strikeouts are brought to you by Michelle's Dance Academy. Our scoreboard is brought to you by Kurt's Collision Center, and our innings are brought to you by Brent Nichols State Farm. Also we'll give a shout out to those up there on our business card loop that do not have commercials: Michelle's Dance Academy, Turnkey Realty, Kurt's Collision Center, Tom Cirques Financial Center, Grinnell Firestone, and the rest of them fill out with commercials. So thank you to all the sponsors of the Tiger Sports live stream network. Let's throw it over to Blake Walker, who has the call tonight. Blake, welcome.
It's good to be back here at Grinnell High School. We got a good one on tap tonight. It's the 15-9, 14th ranked Class 3A Grinnell Tigers taking on the Class 1A North Mahaska Warhawks at 9-10. Blake Walker with you here this evening. Was supposed to be doing this game back about 2 weeks ago, and it got rained out, but luckily we get a but we get a makeup game here tonight, and it should be a good one considering last year's matchup. A 16-10 victory was the final score of last year's matchup between these two teams. Grinnell came away with the victory. Since 2016, they've played almost every single year except for the COVID year. Grinnell is 5-1 against the Warhawks. North Mahaska's lone win came in 2018, a 13-3 victory. Tigers trying to get back on track. It's been a rough start to the week, to say the least. Back-to-back losses to Oskaloosa to start on Tuesday night against Oskaloosa, Monday night against Oskaloosa, and then a loss the other night against Newton, a late home run by Sumner of Newton. Knocked that one back, and the Cardinals get the win. But the Tigers only dropped 2 spots in the rankings as they just came out this afternoon. They now come in number 14th, which could help them as pairings do come out tomorrow. Grinnell will look to get back on track and keep that losses column below double digit. Thriller last night. They were down 4-0 in the 7th inning and scored 5 unanswered to defeat the Linville Sully Hawks. 5-4 was the final score. Their last 5 games, they've definitely played some tough opponents. They lost to HLV 9-6, beat Montezuma 7-1, so they've beaten the important teams that it matters to beat in Linville, Sully, and Montezuma. lost to Cardinal and then lost to a good Sigourney Kyoto team with one of the top pitchers in the state in Carly Goodwin, 10-0. They're led by their sophomore Reagan Gruey, the sophomore, 7 home runs this year. That's one of the better in Class 1A. She's also their main ace in pitching, but we don't see her in the circle tonight, at least to start. Jocelyn Pinkerton will be the one to start in the circle tonight for the Warhawks. Grinnell's starter tonight is Ella Greif in the circle. Grinnell 15-10, North Mahaska 15-9, excuse me. North Mahaska 9-10. Tigers looking for their 16th win on the season, trying to improve as they head toward postseason play. We'll step aside and be back for starting lineups. You're watching the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network. All right, we'll run through your starting lineups here tonight. We'll start with North Mahaska batting first. The shortstop, Olivia Ridgway. Batting second, the designated player, Kaylee Shipman. Batting third baseman, Maddie Doonan. Batting fourth, the first baseman, Kayla Reedshaw. Batting fifth, the center fielder, Jelena Shipley. There you go. Batting sixth, the pitcher, Jocelyn Pinkerton. Batting seventh, the catcher, Kyler Van Wielden. Batting eighth, the left fielder, Lily Hartwig. Batting ninth is Allie Stile, the second baseman, and their right fielder is Callie Sampson. For Grinnell, batting first, the pitcher, Ella Greif. Batting second, Kate Van Coppernoll, the center fielder. Batting third, Greta Dodd, the third baseman. Batting fourth, Rhiannon Rees, the first baseman. Batting fifth, Kylie Bond, the shortstop. Batting sixth, Kelsey Van Coppernoll, the second baseman. Batting seventh, Macy Andrews, the right fielder. Batting eighth, the designated player, Aiden Gosling. Batting ninth, Alyssa Flander, the left fielder, and playing catcher in flex position tonight, Kennedy Harms. Grinnell is led by Mike Doty, and North Mahaska is led by Ashley Schroeder. We'll let the rest of the starting lineups go by in the national anthem, and we'll be back for your first pitch. You're watching the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network. Alrighty, we are ready to go here on the Tiger Sports live stream network. North Mahaska and Grinnell. North Mahaska 9-10 record on the season. Grinnell 15-9. Grinnell is 14th in the Class 3A rankings that just dropped this afternoon. North Mahaska coming off a crazy game last night over a 5-4 win, and then Grinnell with the 4-3 loss to Newton last time they were out. Tigers are on a 3-game skid trying to get back on top of things. Got that win on Saturday against Martinsdale St. Mary's 4-3, and that win looks even better because Martinsdale St. Mary's today is the new #1 team in Class 1A. So Grinnell technically has a win over the #1 team in Class 1A. So Ella Greif will lead us off here for Grinnell in terms of our pitching side. Greif, a senior, making her 9th start on the year. Her 13th appearance overall, 8-2 record, 47 innings pitched, 60 hits, 30 strikeouts, a 4.47 ERA. She's one of the hidden gems in Class 3A. She also leads Class 3A in stolen bases over on the offensive side, so that's something to keep an eye out for tonight. Last time these two teams met, got to go back to last year, a 16-10 win for the Tigers over North Mahaska in a wild, high-scoring affair. We'll see if tonight brings the same thing. Grinnell in all black, North Mahaska in all white. Warhawks looking for their 10th win of the year. Grinnell looking for win number 16. A nice Class 3A versus Class 1A matchup. Also got to like it when it's not too far of a drive. It's only about 20 minutes from here to New Sharon. So
yeah, about 25 minutes. Nice little drive down 146.
Not bad. So Olivia Ridgway, the shortstop, will lead us off here for North Mahaska. And we are off and running as that first pitch goes inside and misses for a ball, gets away from the catcher. Ridgway, just an 8th grader, 317 hitter this season. 60 at-bats, 19 hits, 2 of which are doubles, and a 5 RBI season for her. Not a huge roster for North Mahaska, but also not very senior heavy, as that one is lined to left field and gets over the left fielder's head. That's going to roll all the way back to the fence line, and a stand-up double. Nope, she's going 3. Ridgway gets there in time. It is a 3-base triple for Olivia Ridgway to start the night off for North Mahaska. Center fielder out there, that's Kate Van Compernol, just couldn't quite time it right, jumped a little bit too underneath of it. And Kaylee Shipman, the designated player, will step up to bat. Shipman also an 8th grader, 297 hitter. First pitch, Shipman sees upstairs. Nice grab by the catcher back here for Grinnell, Kennedy Harms. Might take me a while to get some of the position players. I haven't called a game here in Grinnell this year for softball, but 1 ball, no strikes here for Greif with a runner on 3rd and nobody out. That one's laid down. Throw on to first is in time. The runner will get back, and the sacrifice bunt works right into Shipman's favor. And North Mahaska takes the 1-0 lead to start us out tonight. Maddie Doonan, the 3rd baseman, now into the box for North Mahaska. Doonan, a freshman, 300 hitter. I talked about not having any seniors. They got 1 senior on the roster. A lot of sophomores, a couple juniors, and a couple 8th graders, and then a couple freshmen. So Mahaska stays young. No balls, 1 strike, and 1 out down here for the Warhawks. Greif, pitch outside, misses for ball 1. Duden, the 3rd baseman for the Warhawks. We'll see her in the next half inning. She grounds that one short down the left field line, and it rolls foul.
And that foul ball is brought to you by Search Financial Center.
All foul balls brought to you by Search Financial in both baseball and softball. No baseball tonight. They get the night off. At least I think. Are they on the road? Yep. Nope. No baseball tonight. Just softball. 1 ball and 2 strikes. That one drops in, and that's going to be a strikeout. First strikeout of the night for Ella Greif. And Kayla Reedshaw, the 1st baseman, will try her luck up to bat.
And that strikeout's brought to you by Michelle's Dance Academy.
And like strikeout or like foul balls, Michelle's Dance Academy. All strikeouts brought to you by Michelle's Dance Academy. Boy, talk about a weird that first bat triple, which pretty much led to the score. Kind of a weird start already with the 1-0 lead for the Warhawks. Reed Shaw, 304 hitter at the sophomore level here, 14 hits this year, 2 home runs, 7 RBIs. North Mahaska 10 home runs as a team, but 7 of those are thanks to Reagan Gruey. One ball, no strikes. That one's lined short down the right field line. That's going to be foul. And speaking of Reagan Gruey, we're not going to see her at all tonight. She's not in the starting lineup at all, so assuming a possible injury of some sort or just rest, but it should be 1 ball and 2 strikes here, or 2 balls and 1 strike. Greif, 2-1 pitch. Drops in for strike 2. But yeah, no Reagan Gruey tonight. That's a big loss for the North Mahaska offense coming into tonight. She must not have played against Linville Sully or somewhat, because she came into tonight, started 18 out of 18 games, but they've played 19, so she's now missing her second game of the year. A 352 hitter. She has 7 home runs, 21 RBIs. The next closest RBI leader was Allie Style, or is Allie Style for North Mahaska, so it's a big loss for the Warhawks. 2 balls and 2 strikes. 3 balls and 2 strikes. That one's lined right back up the middle. Center fielder gets back and roams and makes the grab for out number 3. Nobody left on, but North Mahaska plates 1 thanks to a triple, and they lead 1-0. We'll see you at the bottom of the first. You're watching the Tiger Sports Livestream Network.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollei, third-generation owner of Polley's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit polleisgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Polley's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
The Tiger Sports Livestream Network is brought to you by Polley's Pizza in West Finch Auto Plaza.
Bottom 1, North Mahaska on top of Grinnell. 1-0 is your score. Warhawks put a triple on the board, and the first pitch they see, and then a sacrifice brought home the run. They lead 1-0. Jocelyn Pinkerton is in the circle tonight for the Warhawks, making her 3rd start of the season, 7th appearance overall, 1-1 record. Only 23 innings pitched, 25 hits given up, 10 walks, 9 strikeouts, and a 3.55 ERA. So not a bad pitching stat as the season's gone on. Ella Greif will lead off Grinnell in the box, as the Tigers will try to respond offensively here. Ella's played and started in all 21 games this year for the Tigers, a 373 hitter, 3 home runs, 13 RBIs. First pitch she sees is in there right down the middle for strike 1. 25 hits this year for Ella, 18 first base hits, 4 doubles, no triples, and then those 3 home runs like I talked about. Second pitch Greif sees is low for ball 1. Nine walks for Greif as well, so that gives her a .442 on-base percentage. Not too bad for the senior pitcher. And like I talked about in the beginning, she currently leads Class 3A in steals. As of this morning, it was 31 steals, so I'd assume maybe that shifted or maybe didn't. She grounds that one short. Third baseman hops on top of it, throws on to first in time for out number 1. Nice catch by Maddie Doonan. Good throw across the diamond. And Greif grounds out into her first at-bat of the evening. Caitlin Van Coppernol, the center fielder, in the box now for Grinnell. Caitlin played in all but 2 games so far this season. 23 hits on the season. That's tied with Greta Dodd and Ella for most on the team. 224 hitter. She's going to round that one short. Doonan, pitch and catch again. Nice grab by the first baseman. And 2 quick outs for North Mahaska's defense. Grinnell's got the power hitters at the front. The 1, 2, 3 hitters are where it's at for the Tigers. Greta Dodd now into the box. Greta leads the team in hits with 32, and that one's going to get right up the middle past the shortstop, and Greta Dodd is on with a single. Boy, the growth of Greta Dodd at the plate has been something special. 5 home runs this year, 25 RBIs. That leads the team. 32 hits. That leads the team. A 451 batting average that just continues to climb. Rhiannon Reese, the freshman, now into the box. 380 hitter. 20 RBIs for Reese this season. 19 hits. She's got a runner on first. Greta Dodd takes off for second. And she is in safely. We talk about Ella Greif being one of the top leading base. I'm not sure if that was a ball or strike or not. See with the umpire. 1-1 now. Greif leads the class in steal on bases with 31, but the crazy thing is Greta Dodd is right behind her. She's tied for second with 29 in the class, and then Kate Van Copperdoll is not that far behind either. So I don't have to venture very far to guess that Grinnell definitely has one of the top stolen base statistics in Class 3A. They'll take off when they can. That one misses outside for, should be 2 balls and no strikes. Pinkerton in the circle, runner up on second for Grinnell with Reese in the box. 2-0 pitch outside, catches the zone for strike 1, so it should be 2-1. 2-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Upstairs misses for Reese, and the count will run full at 3-2. Reese just a freshman, plenty of freshmen on this team. Yes, they have a couple seniors, and they're big seniors, but the freshman and sophomore numbers are quite big as that one fouls back into the net. I don't know if you can see on the camera. We got I don't know who the local Grinnell man is, but the guy that flies on his parachute with his motorized chair. He's flying out there in the outfield. Coming into view, getting view of the softball action.
I think that's Ron O'Halloran.
Full count pitch goes out and wide, and Reese will walk on to first base with runners on second and first now. Kylie Bond, the freshman, steps into the box. Freshman shortstop, 377 hitter, 16 RBIs. 23 hits this year for Bond. That's 3rd most on the team. Two triples for Bond this season. She's got speed to get around. She's thinking bunt, and the ball drops low, and it'll be down for a strike. Runners do advance nonetheless, so add more stolen bases onto the tally. And with runners on second and third, it gives Kylie Bond an opportunity here to at least advance a runner. If she's got speed, we'll see how she goes about a bunt here. She's not going to bunt. She sends it in the gap to right center field. That's going to drop. Greta Dodd is in. Reese turns the corner. She will score easily. It is a 2 RBI single for Kylie Bond. And Grinnell leads 2-1 over North Mahaska. It sure did seem like it had more power off the bat than when it landed, but Grinnell will take it.
Nice little blooper, just dropped right outside that second base line.
That one drops low. Grinnell will run on to second. Stolen base for Bond. This is Kelsey Van Coppernoll, the second baseman, up to bat. 11 hits on the year for Kelsey, all of which but 1 are singles. She has 1 triple. No doubles. 1-0 pitch goes upstairs, make it 2-0. It's amazing calling all the Winterset games this year. I sit further back from the plate. You come here and I'm like, wow, this infield's pretty small. Or the fence line seems small. Gives you perspective. I don't know Grinnell's dimensions outfield to the right and then out to the outfield, but 3 balls and no strikes, runners up on second. And that one misses inside, and it's a walk, and Van Coppernol will head on to first base. Grinnell is starting to come alive here after 2 quick outs. They've had 2 hits and 2 walks. Macy Andrews, the right fielder, into the box. Macy, also a freshman, 235. So it's a starting lineup filled with sophomores and our freshmen and seniors. Loose ball, runners advance to first and second. One ball, no strikes, 2 outs, runners up on second and third for the Tigers. Andrews watches that one go by for strike 1. 12 hits this year for Andrews, one of which was a double. The rest are singles, 8 RBIs. 235 batting average for her. Loose ball picked up by the catcher. That's Kylie Van Wielden behind the dish for North Mahaska tonight. 2 balls and 1 strike. Runners on second and third for the Tigers, trying to extend the lead. There's a swing and a miss for strike 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes is the count. Andrews trying to bring in a couple more. 2-2 pitch. Inside. Good hold by Macy, and the count runs full for the second straight at-bat. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Andrews trying to grab another walk, possibly. She swings and lines that one foul down the left field line. I was reminded the other day that it was on this day 2 years ago, I believe, Grinnell played Oskaloosa here, and I don't know if you remember that game, but it was Grinnell was down like 5, and they somehow came back and won in the 7th inning with like 2 outs. I saw that on my memories a couple days ago. That was pretty cool. That one's outside, and that's going to be 2 straight walks, 3 walks total, and it brings up Aiden Goslink. Another freshman with a chance. Let me count these freshmen. So Aiden Goslink is a freshman. Flander is a freshman. Reese, Bond, and Andrews. That one's grounded short to the left field line. Doonan picks it right up, but it's a foul. Aiden Goslink this year, 3 hits, all 3 are singles. Just making her 6th start of the season, but she's played in all 19 games, or 19 out of the 21 games. Swings low for that one, strike 2. Grinnell trying to extend the lead here. Was able to get 2 back after trailing 1-0 in the top of the first. We saw a lot of offense in this game last year. It looks like we might be on the same path this year. 0-2 pitch by Pinkerton. That one's grounded down the left field line. Grinnell is just a little late on a couple of these. That's lining them right down the gap, but not staying fair, and Doonan's doing a good job at third base. No balls, 2 strikes to the freshman. That one's lined down the left field line, and that is foul.
Turks Financial's getting a lot of foul balls down on this right here.
No balls and 2 strikes. That one's chopped foul. Another Turks Financial foul ball. Speak again. I don't know if I could hear you.
Check 1, 2.
Oh, I didn't know if I could hear you. At least I couldn't hear you as well on my mic. I was like, I didn't know if you're talking. 0-2 pitch in there for strike 3 on Andrews. Grinnell leaves the bases loaded, but they do bring 2 in We're headed top 2. They lead over North Mahaska 2-1.
New score. And the end of an inning, Tigers 2 North.
Every sunrise offers new opportunities to dream big or to take that next small step. Every sunrise is another chance to build on the one before or to start with a clean slate. Because every sunrise is tomorrow's promise made real. And Grinnell Mutual is tomorrow's promise protected. Trust in tomorrow and contact a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
At Ramsey Weeks, it's the synergy of insurance and real estate that makes our local office vibrant. At Ramsey Weeks, our success depends on yours in buying or selling property, in insuring your car, home, farm, or business. In your time of need, our success depends on yours. Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, 715 Fifth Avenue, Grinnell.
The Tiger Sports live stream network is brought to you by Grinnell Mutual and Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate. This second inning is brought to you by Brent Nickel State Farm.
I knew you weren't plugged in. I thought I heard something. I was like, I don't think he was on it. We're off going here in the top of the second inning. Grinnell leads over North Mahaska 2-1. Jelena Shipley up to bat here for the Warhawks, who, thanks to Olivia Ridgway, triple on the first at-bat of the night. Then it was a quick sacrifice bunt by Kaylee Shipman to bring her home. And that's how the North Mahaska offense got going to start the night. That one's low, 1 ball and 1 strike here. Shipley, a 189 hitter. The senior, 10 hits on the year total. Played and started in all 19 games. She has 1 triple. This one's popped foul. Another Cirques Financial foul ball. We've had a lot of those to start tonight. It's buggy up here, I know.
It is. There's little gnats
and
flies.
That's the thing. Hot day here in the metro. I think it only gets hotter tomorrow.
The sweat level in the stands is probably 10 times higher than normal.
Greif, good pitch. Changeup drops in there. And it is their second strikeout of the evening. The pitcher, Jocelyn Pinkerton, drops into the box now.
And that's a Michelle's Dance Academy strikeout.
Number 18, Jocelyn Pinkerton.
Pinkerton making her 11th start of this season. Hasn't played the full season. 6 hits for her, 2 singles, 3 doubles, 1 RBI. She also has 1 home run. They changing out softballs?
That foul ball they thrown in.
I was looking down. Did they pitch? It was
Nope.
So no balls, no strikes here. Greif catches the corner of the zone for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on here for the Warhawks. Grinnell's offense looked good in that first half inning. Obviously left the bases loaded, but 2 quick outs to start didn't help them out. 1 pitch goes in there. 0-2 quickly behind is Pinkerton. Greif with already 2 strikeouts so far on the evening, looking for a third here against the 8th grader. 0-2 pitch by Greif. Just misses. Pinkerton held back and holds for ball 1. No wind to speak about tonight. Don't have to worry about anything carrying. The path of the ball should stay pretty straightforward tonight. 1-2. That one swung on, and I guess she got a piece of it as it drops back out of the catcher's glove, and it'll be still 1 ball and 2 strikes for Pinkerton. Jocelyn's walked 3 times this year. 214 hitter. 1-2 pitch. Another changeup drops in. 2 straight strikeouts. 3 on the night for Ella Greif.
2 straight Michelle Dance Academy strikeouts. Can't beat that.
Yeah.
Batting 7th is the catcher, number 17 for the Warhawks, Kylie Van Wielden.
Kylie Van Wielden, the catcher for North Mahaska, steps into the box. She's a freshman, 226 hitter, 7 hits on the year for her, one of which was a double. The rest are singles. 5 RBIs for her. Trying to get the Warhawk offense moving. Again, Olivia Ridgway led us off with that triple, and ever since then it's been pretty quiet for the most part. That one grounded short. Shortstop hops on top of it. Throw on to first in time for out number 3. We're done through 1.5, and we are headed down to the bottom of the second. 2-1, Grinnell leads.
Grasshoppers, turtles, polar bears, and chunky monkeys? The Dairy Barn, located at 1810 6th Avenue in Grinnell, is not your typical barnyard. Stop by before or after the big ball game to pick up your favorite ice cream or flavor of the day yogurt. They also have a full line of delicious foods, including tenderloins, pulled pork sandwiches, popular chicken wraps, and much, much more. Don't have time to stop at the barn? Catch them on the move at some of the favorite events around Grinnell, or give us a call and try out our catering. And don't forget to check out www.dairybarngrinnell.com to order online or the Chow Now app. Remember, I scream, you scream, we all scream for Dairy Barn.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollei, third generation owner of Polley's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit polleisgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Polley's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
The Tiger Sports live stream network is brought to you by the Dairy Barn and Polley's Pizza.
Back here in the bottom of the second inning, Alyssa Flander will lead off Grinnell here. The 9-hitter already. Grinnell goes through 8 in that first half inning. That one's lined right back up the middle, and Pinkerton makes the grab. Out for out number 1. We're back to the top of the batting order. Ella Greif, the pitcher, back up to bat. She popped out her first time out this evening. She's pitched pretty well on the defensive side. 3 strikeouts for her. Trying to get that offense rolling here. First pitch she sees is upstairs on the rise ball for ball 1. "25 hits this year for Ella. She lines this one back up the middle. This is going to be a tough play. It drops perfectly right in between 3 players coming in to go get it. And Greif advances to first on a hit. Give it 26 hits this year for Ella Greif. Greta Dodd and Kylie Bond had hits in that first inning, and then walks by Reese, Van Compernel, and Andrews. This is Kate Van Compernel. She popped out to left field her first time up. 13 hits this year for Kate. 1 triple, 1 double, 1 home run. The rest are singles. Greif takes off to second. Cannot get there. And another stolen base for Ella. I'd love to chat with Coach Doty and be like, so what do you do differently? Like, you know, it's astounding that the whole team is so good. I don't know if it's the jump they get or how they slide properly, but either way, it's very impressive for what they've been able to do. Van Compernel takes that one high. 2 balls and no strikes for her. It's a change of pace considering the Winterset games I called. They've only stolen 4 bases all year. I don't know what to do when I see a stolen base. 2 balls and no strikes here to Van Compernel. She thinks about a bunt. It goes low. Greif takes off to third. The ball hits her, and it is another steal for Greif. It just makes it so easy. You don't have to worry about hitting to get around the base paths, and it gets you a point. Yeah.
And you know, that's the whole objective, is that then you play off of a small error, so you could advance them on errors or advance them on, you know, we've seen already 3 wild pitches tonight, that if it's a wild enough, kick them out and you're going to get a steal on home base, which we've seen 3 times this year just at home.
And the pressure is so 3-0.
Oh, he's
or
saying
2-1, 2-1, sorry. Or 2-0. He says 2-0. 2-0, okay. Thank you. But it takes the pressure off the batter because you only need 1 good base hit, or a sacrifice, if anything, to bring home the run. This one's popped short, and it just drops foul. A Search Financial foul ball.
I think he missed the count.
I think he did too. I think it's 3-0. I thought it was 3-0.
I think he missed the count.
But whatever.
He's calling it, though. So
2 balls and 1 strike. Van Coppernoll trying to drive in a run here. Josie Smith came on and is running here for Ella Greif, by the way. So Josie's up on third. Another Cirques Financial foul ball. Grinnell in all black. It is North Mahaska in all white tonight with the red. I'm amazed by how animated Grinnell's dugout is. You really hear it up here.
They're lively.
2-1s. This one's skied upward. Second baseman gets underneath of it. Josie Smith will take off. The run went wide, and Josie gets there anyway, and she will be down for a sacrifice bunt. Boy, Josie, I feel like she could have kept going if she didn't want to stop, but
could have ran her right over.
I definitely think she could have kept running, but whew. Caught a break there as that throw goes wide. So Grinnell extends the lead off the Kate Van Coppernoll sacrifice bunt, and Greta Dodd steps into the box. That one lined short. Doonan picks it up, throws on to first in time for out number 2.
Number 3.
Out number 3. Okay, never mind. Oh, the sack bunt. So that will do it for the end of the second inning. We're headed to the third. You're watching the Tiger Sports Livestream Network.
Every sunrise offers new opportunities to dream big or to take that next small step. Every sunrise is another chance to build on the one before or to start with a clean slate. Because every sunrise is tomorrow's promise made real. And Grinnell Mutual is tomorrow's promise protected. Trust in tomorrow and contact a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
The Tiger Sports Livestream Network is brought to you by West Finch Auto Plaza and Grinnell Mutual.
Welcome back to the top of the third inning. North Mahaska and Grinnell going at it. Grinnell leads the Warhawks 3-1 is your score. Lily Hartwig in the box here, the left fielder batting for North Mahaska, the 8-hitter. Grinnell was able to grab a 3-up, 3-down last half inning on defense, thanks to Greif's 2 strikeouts and a pop-up by Kylie Van Wielden. Hartwig gives it a ride, center field, and the center fielder, Kate Van Coppernoll, gets underneath of it and makes the grab for out number 1. Allie Style, the second baseman, the 9-hitter up to bat now for North Mahaska. Style, a freshman, 10 hits on the year, one of which was a double. The rest are singles. 9 RBIs, a .213 batting average. She lines that one foul on the left field line for a Cirques Financial foul ball. A 3-1 lead for Grinnell here in the top of the third over North Mahaska. Greif drops that one just a little low. Greif loves the changeup. That one misses for ball 1. 1 ball and 1 strike. One pitch upstairs. Misses for 2 balls and 1 strike. North Mahaska's 1 run coming off a triple by Olivia Ridgway that was then brought home by Kaylee Shipman on a sacrifice bunt. That one's grounded short. Dodd on the hop. Throw on to first in time for out number 2. You could also maybe give that triple as a possible error on Grinnell. You never know just kind of how it dropped underneath. But speaking of Ridgway, Olivia's back up to bat since her triple in the first. Olivia just an 8th grader, 20 hits on the year. First pitch she sees just misses off the edge for ball one. North Mahaska riding high off a win last night against Linville Sully, the 5-4 victory. They rallied, scored 5 in the 7th, and came back to defeat the Hawks. I think around that area, games against BGM, Linville Sully, and Montezuma just mean a lot more when you're playing each other down there. 1-1 pitch, drops in for strike 2. Greif already with 3 strikeouts in the circle, trying to extend that here. 1-2. Catches the corner of the zone and falls in for strike 3. That's the 4th strikeout of the evening for Ella Greif. We'll be back. You're watching Michelle Dance Academy strikeout as well. You're watching the Tiger Sports Livestream Network. We'll be right back.
At Ramsey Weeks, it's the synergy of insurance and real estate that makes our local office vibrant. At Ramsey Weeks, our success depends on yours in buying or selling property, in insuring your car, home, farm, or business. In your time of need, our success depends on yours. Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, 715 5th Avenue, Grinnell.
The Tiger Sports Livestream Network is brought to you by Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate. This middle of this 3rd inning is brought to you by Brent Nickel State Farm.
We are in the bottom of the 3rd. Rhiannon Reese, the first baseman, will step up to bat here for the Tigers. She walked her first time up this evening. First pitch she sees is low for ball 1. Pinkerton in the circle again. No Reagan Gruey tonight. Obviously, she's one of the top players for North Mahaska, but no Reagan tonight. Leads the team in home runs, batting average, pitching. No Reagan in the lineup tonight. Don't know if it's an injury or what, but it's a big loss for North Mahaska. But they're hanging tight here. A 3-1 game here. Greta Dodd, Kylie Bond had hits in the first, and then a single up the middle by Ella Greif, and then a couple stolen bases give Grinnell the 3-1 lead that they currently sit with. That one's low for 2 balls and 1 strike for Reese. Reese, a 380 hitter. What's crazy to me is her discipline at the plate. 20 walks this season. Make it 21 after that at-bat earlier. She's going to sky this one high up in the infield. And this one's going to be dropped by Pinkerton. Reese quickly will take off to second, and she's out. I don't know who told Reese to go to second, but everybody was collapsed in, so I think she was going to... I don't know if she thought
like,
the...
the center field just put herself in the right place there.
Pitcher to the center fielder covering, getting the tag. That's out number 1.
Everybody came in, and Pinkerton just kind of found out late that she was going to be the one to catch it. So, yeah, that's a weird one. So 1 out, nobody on, and Kylie Bond watches that one go in the dirt for ball 1. Gotta stay aggressive. Doesn't work in Grinnell's favor there. 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out, and nobody on. That one low and away inside for 2 balls and no strikes. Bond singled to right center her first time up this evening. Trying to replicate that success in the first. 2-1. This one fouled. Guess it must have hit her foot. Pinkerton will take the strike. 2-1 is the count. Two balls, 1 strike, 1 out, and nobody on. That one upstairs on the rise ball, 3-1. How this field is built, the sun really isn't too big of a problem. It might be for the left fielder, but
more so for the batter.
yeah, if anything, yeah, the batter obviously might have more trouble as that one's grounded right past the third baseman. That's going to be down for a single, and Kylie Bond is on with 2 hits tonight already for the freshman. Kelsey Van Coppernoll, who walked her first time up, she'll step into the box for the Tigers.
Brings up the second baseman, number 32, Kelsey Van Coppernoll.
Runner on first with 1 out here for Van Coppernoll. She's thinking bunt, pulls back. Runner takes off to second, and a successful stolen base. Boy, it looked like she kind of slowed down as she was getting to second. I didn't know if she was going to, I guess I couldn't see the base, but 1-0 pitch. Van Coppernoll circs financial foul ball into the fence line. Still fence over here at the softball diamond, not net like over at baseball. I don't know if, have they talked about switching to net over here? Is it?
I don't know. For live streaming, I like the fence better.
I guess so. 1-1 pitch, bunt is laid, and that one bounces but hits her bat again, so it's going to be down for a strike. She'll fall behind 1-2 in the count. I feel old with the Van Coppernoll twins because I remember calling games when they were in 8th grade. Oh my gosh.
5 years
But
ago.
when they came in, I had a feeling you see these 2 twins and you're like, man, they're going to be good. And they have been really good for Grinnell all 5 years. 2 balls and 2 strikes here for Grinnell. Runner up on second with just 1 out, trying to bring in another here with a 3-1 lead in the bottom of the third. 2-2. Circs financial foul ball back. And out to right field. Grinnell fans showed out tonight. This is technically their last home game of the season. Is that correct? Tomorrow night, because they had senior night, as that one's called strike 3, as it was. Van Coppernoll didn't think it was a strike, but it is a strike. So that is a strikeout. Michelle's Dance Academy strikeout for North Mahaska.
Well, they do them when Grinnell gets them.
Oh, well. We had to stay on him. I didn't know. This one grounded to Doonan, goes right through her legs. Runner turns on it from third, and that is going to be a double. Stand-up RBI double for Macy Andrews. That one went right through Doonan's legs. I would not count it as an error, but that's just me. I'll count it as a hit. So a double down the left field line. So Aiden Goslink now up to bat. A 4-1 lead for Grinnell. If you want to change that on the scoreboard, 4-1. 2 outs and a runner up on second. Aiden struck out her first time out this evening. Aiden watches that one go by for strike 2. Tigers left the bases loaded earlier tonight, trying to not leave another on base here. 0-2. That one gets away from the catcher, and the runner advances to third. So Grinnell softball, like we were saying, one more home game tomorrow night. Their senior night was against Newton, technically. They got their numbers drawn on the field over down the right field line. Low and away, misses for ball 2. Two outs, runner up on third. On the way to Goslink. She grounds that one into the left field gap, and that's going to be down for a hit. Goslink will stay on first. It's an RBI single for Aiden Goslink. For Aiden, that is her 4th hit on the season. And only 6 starts, so she's starting to put things together. Grinnell extends the lead to 5-1.
Next batter for the Tigers, left fielder.
Alyssa Flander, the left fielder, in the box now for Grinnell. Runner takes off to second, and Goslink is safe. On a stolen base.
That's one of the faster girls
Yeah, I
on
was
our
gonna
track
say,
team
she's
there.
got-
So
She's got
she got the legs.
high jump as well.
High,
long jump.
Long jump.
Yeah,
and
there you go.
200.
Anything sprint. 1-0. In there for a strike. Play at third. Got her in time. Good placement by the catcher on the stolen base. One left on, or one caught trying to steal. Grinnell leads 5-1. We'll see you in the top of the fourth. Grinnell leads over North Mahaska.
This is a story about signs. It's also a story about people's experiences. The humble sign. They are everywhere. But signs are more than just a plaque on the wall, an arrow, or letters on a building exterior. Signs help you leave a legacy or start a new chapter in life. All those signs have to start somewhere, and that's where we come in. We're your trusted partner in everything signage and graphics. Big signs, little signs, ADA, routed, dimensional, digital, environmental graphics, monument, donor and history recognition. We do them all. And more importantly, we work with you to understand what is best for your location, budget, brand, and building code. You don't need to be an expert in design, wayfinding, zoning, materials, installation, or ADA compliance. We'll be your trusted partner throughout. Because signs do more than point the way. They help the world make sense.
The Tiger Sports live stream network is brought to you by Latitude Signage and Design.
Welcome back to the top of the fourth inning. Grinnell on top of North Mahaska. 5-1 is your score. Kaylee Shipman, the designated player, number 2 hitter in the lineup, is up to bat here for the Warhawks. First one is outside for 1 ball. And no strikes. That one lined back up the middle. That's going to be down for a hit for Shipman.
To center field for a base hit. Kaylee Shipman.
As the second hit of the night for the Warhawks. So runner on first and
Next batter is the third baseman, Maddie Doonan.
nobody out. Maddie Doonan, the third baseman, who's made a lot of great plays at third base, has been everywhere tonight. She struck out her first at bat. She's going to line that one to center field, and that's going to be caught by Van Coppernol. Down for out number 1. I don't know if it's just from where we're at, but when the ball is hit, it just feels like it's going to go further than it actually does. I can't imagine. It's just been a while since I've called a game here, so catching back up with things. 1 out, down, runner on first for North Mahaska. This is Kayla Reedshaw. She popped out her first time out. That one's on in there for strike 1. They try to get the runner back at first to no avail.
I think, like you said, you're probably
I'm
20
back,
more feet
yeah,
back.
yeah.
And then I think that winter set between the plate and the fence, there's even more room.
We have 2-10 out to the outfield to center field as the runner takes off to second, and she is going to be safe. And then it's 180 down the right field line. I have no idea what Grinnell's is. I assume it's pretty much close, but
One and one.
I don't think you can change your softball fields very much in the state of Iowa. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, runner up on second. Change up just misses up top, and that will be down for ball 2. Warhawks scored in the first. Have not been able to put together anything since, but this is as good as they've looked so far here in the top of the fourth. That one catches the inside corner, and that's going to get there for strike 2, and the count is even at 2-2. Grinnell leaving the center of the field wide open in terms of if you get a blooper. That one drops in, strikeout. 5th strikeout of the night for Ella Greif, continuing to do good work in the circle. And that's a Michelle's Dance Academy strikeout. I even have it written down here. My hand was covering it. Shipley up to bat. She struck out in the second, trying to bring that runner home. He does not like the changeup, as that one drops in for a ball. Ella not much of a speed pitcher by any means, kind of a tactical pitcher, finding her way around. 1-0 pitch on the slider, misses outside for 2 balls and no strikes. You got Kaylee Shipman up on second base thanks to her stolen base after a single. Two-0 in there for strike one. Outside, count will go 3-1 here for Greif. Shipley, a 189 hitter coming into tonight. She's walked just 3 times on the year, 14 strikeouts, but she's got 10 hits. 3-1 pitch, grounded back up the middle, hopped on, throw on to first, in time for out number 3. 1 left on, nobody scores. North Mahaska and Grinnell going at it. 5-1 lead for the Tigers. We'll be back here watching the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network. Grasshoppers, turtles, polar bears, and chunky monkeys? The Dairy Barn, located at 1810 6th Avenue in Grinnell, is not your typical barnyard. Stop by before or after the big ball game to pick up your favorite ice cream or flavor of the day yogurt. They also have a full line of delicious foods, including tenderloins, pulled pork sandwiches, popular chicken wraps, and much, much more. Don't have time to stop at the barn? Catch them on the move at some of the favorite events around Grinnell, or give us a call and try out our catering. And don't forget to check out www.dairybarngrinnell.com to order online or the Chow Now app. Remember, I scream, you scream, we all scream for Dairy Barn.
The Tiger Sports Live Stream Network is brought to you by the Dairy Barn.
Welcome back to the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network. We are in the bottom of the 4th inning. Grinnell on top of North Mahaska. 5-1 is your score. Rankings came out today. Grinnell ranked 14th in the latest Class 3A rankings. Pairings come out tomorrow, so keep an eye out for that if you want to know where Grinnell's got to go for playoff softball. This one lined right back up the middle for Alyssa Flander. If you remember, she was up to bat last time out, but the stolen base kept her from doing anything, so she lines a single up the middle. Grinnell ranked 14th in the latest rankings. Pairings come out tomorrow, so keep an eye out for that. Ella Greif will be up to bat. I'm not going to take wild guesses on where Grinnell can go, but I think Sadell is a possible chance. Grinnell might host a first-round playoff game as the runner takes off to second, and they miss the tag. She is safe for a stolen base.
She's in at second, safe is Alyssa Flander on the steal.
So it'll be 1 ball and no strikes upcoming here for Grinnell. Greif sent on the line, right to the first baseman. Good catch.
Catch there made by
Kayla Reedshaw on the grab. So 1 out quickly down for Greif there. Kate Van Coppernol popped out in the first, had a sacrifice bunt in the second. Step into the box with a runner on second. So yeah, Grinnell could host a first-round playoff game, but they will definitely not host a ending one. This one's lined to left field. That's going to drop down for a hit. Runner turns on it from third. It'll be a stand-up 1 RBI double for Caitlin Van Coppernol.
Lands in front of the left fielder, Lily Hartwig. A run-scoring double for Kate Van Coppernol.
Grinnell extends their lead to 6-1 in favor of North Mahaska, and it brings up Greta Dodge. She singled singled up the middle her first time out tonight. First pitch, Dodd sees, drops in for strike 1. Greta's been the top hitter this year, 451 batting average, 25 RBIs coming into tonight, 5 home runs. She's going to ground that one to the shortstop. Shortstop hops onto it, throws on to first in time for out number 2.
Backhand, Olivia Ridgway. Nice throw to first. Kayla Reedshaw throw in time, and Dodd is retired. Short to first, out number 2. Kate Van Coppernol scampers the third.
Rhiannon Reese steps up to the box. She was the one that popped up high, and it was dropped by Pinkerton. But she took off the second, so it was an error plus an out, so kind of a weird way to score it. She walked in the first inning, and with the runner on first, she's got a chance to extend the lead here for Grinnell here in the bottom of the fourth. 1-1 on the way. Reese skies it high again. Second baseman underneath of it. Can she track it down? No, she does not. It drops down for a hit. And Grinnell scores. So it's a RBI single for Rhiannon Reese, excuse me.
Love those 2 outs. That seems to be when we play ball.
That's the same over at Winterset. It gets your heart rate up, and you're like, what about when it's not 2 outs? So Grinnell scores, and Kylie Bond brings herself up to bat with 1 runner on. That one goes high and away outside for ball 1. Reese is looking at second base, ready to take off if she gets the chance. Bond has singled twice tonight for Grinnell. She gives it a ride, deep right field. It is caught. Routine flyout to right field. 1 left on, 1 scores. Grinnell leads. We're headed to the top 5th. 7-1 over North Mahaska. You're watching the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollei, third generation owner of Polley's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit polleisgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Polley's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
Jeff Finch here from West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell. We normally go to the auction to restock our used cars and trucks, but prices have skyrocketed. If we're going to overpay, we'd rather overpay our friends, neighbors, and past customers. Bring your vehicle in for a quick 20-minute appraisal. You can either take the cash, trade for a different vehicle, or walk away. In some cases, your vehicle may be worth more than you paid for it. See us at West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell or online at westfinch.com.
The Tiger Sports Live Stream Network is brought to you by Polley's Pizza in West Finch Auto Plaza. Top of the 5th inning is brought to you by Brent Nickel State Farm.
Jelena Shipley swings and misses for strike 1 here as we have hit the top of the 5th inning. Actually, this is Jocelyn Pinkerton. Yeah, Pinkerton is the one to bat. So Pinkerton is the one to bat. Shipley popped out her last time out. 1 ball and 1 strike here for Pinkerton. Jocelyn struck out her first time up tonight in the 2nd inning. 1 ball and 1 strike. That one's lined left field and drops for a Cirques Financial foul ball.
So Pinkerton, Van Wilden, Lily Hartwig, the scheduled batters.
She'll fall behind 1-2 in the count. Pinkerton's been on pitching duties tonight for the Warhawks. Grinnell looking for win number 16 on the regular season. Greif's pitched well. 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss. And a strikeout to start the 5th inning for Jocelyn Pinkerton. I got her for 6 strikeouts so far tonight. 7 strikeouts. That's a Michelle Dance Academy strikeout for Ella Greif.
Next batter, the catcher, number 17, Kylie Van Wilden.
6.
Drops in for strike 1 for Kaylee Van Wilden. Kylie popped out her first time out tonight in the 2nd. She'll swing through that one and miss for strike 2. I think it caught the umpire. Van Wilden, the freshman, 7 hits this year, 1 of which was double. The rest are singles. 5 RBIs and a .226 hitter. She's played and started in all 19 games this season for the Warhawks. No balls and 2 strikes on the way by Greif. In there for the strikeouts. There's 7 strikeouts tonight for Greif.
2 up, 2 down.
And it's a Michelle's Dance Academy strikeout. So 7 Michelle Dance Academy strikeouts. I guess I haven't kept up. Is she averaging usually, what would you say?
Between her and Rhea, I would say 6 to 8 a night.
Yeah, about on average.
Pitching. So, I mean, considering you're alternating pitchers, that's not too bad of a stat.
There was a girl for Woodbine just a couple nights ago, Charlie Pryor. She struck out 24 batters, and they lost. Lost 3-2. The opposing pitcher struck 18 out. I cannot imagine. 24 strikeouts. That's the state season record, I should say. Yeah. A lot of good pitchers down in Class 1A, 2A, especially. 2 balls and no strikes quickly here up against Lily Hartwig. She popped out her first time up tonight in the third. She swings through and misses for strike one.
I see a little good news out there in that cornfield. There's tassels out on that sweet corn. That means the good old sweet corn's just around the corner.
2-1. That one hits her, and the first hit by pitch tonight as Hartwig will head on to first base. They'll go the 9-hitter, Allie Style, the second baseman, with a runner on first.
Allie Style.
2 balls, or excuse me, no. That one's out for that ball one in the new at-bat. With 2 outs and a runner on first. You think about it, it's a pretty good backdrop for high school softball. Corn, you got your silos off to the left a little bit. You got your radio tower in the background, cell phone tower. It screams Midwest. 1 ball and no strikes here. 2 balls and no strikes, excuse me. For Style with a runner on first and 2 outs in the top of the 5th. Grounded, shortstop, throws on to first, not in time. But a great play by Kylie Bond. So Styles able to reach on a hit, 3rd hit of the night for North Mahaska. And it brings up Olivia Ridgway, who hit a triple in the first inning. So it's who North Mahaska would like to see up to bat here, that's for sure. So runners on first and second. Ridgway gives it a ride. Deep center field. It is caught by Van Coppernell. Good roaming grab by Kate Van Coppernell. That will do it for the end of the top of the 5th. 2 left on. Nobody scores. 7-1. You're watching the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network.
Every sunrise offers new opportunities to dream big or to take that next small step. Every sunrise is another chance to build on the one before or to start with a clean slate. Because every sunrise is tomorrow's promise made real. And Grinnell Mutual is tomorrow's promise protected. Trust in tomorrow and contact a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
At Ramsey Weeks, it's the synergy of insurance and real estate that makes our local office vibrant. At Ramsey Weeks, our success depends on yours in buying or selling property, in insuring your car, home, farm, or business. In your time of need, our success depends on yours. Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, 715 5th Avenue, Grinnell.
The Tiger Sports Live Stream Network is brought to you by Grinnell Mutual and Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate.
Bottom 5 we go. Grinnell leads over North Mahaska 7-1. Kelsey Van Coppernell in the box. She'll line this one right to the second baseman. Nice grab, throw on to first, and a quick out for Kelsey Van Coppernell. Macy Andrews up to bat. She's walked tonight, and then a double down the left field line through the third baseman's legs. So we'll see what she can do in the box here. Grinnell with a comfortable lead so far, looking for their first win in a couple games. That one's foul down the left field line. 3 straight losses for the Tigers, back-to-back losses and a doubleheader against Oski. And then a loss to Newton. A little bit of a skid here as we head toward the end of the regular season, but a win tonight, get them back on track. And then Indianola coming up, big doubleheader against the Indians. But like I said, as this one's popped up, first baseman gets underneath of it and makes the grab for out number 2. Like I said, you beat Martinsdale St. Mary's on Saturday, and as the rankings came out today, Martinsdale St. Mary's is now the #1 team in Class 1A. So you got to win over the #1 team in Class 1A. That's, Class 1A is Class 1A, but you take it. Yeah, the rankings is kind of weird today. There were a couple ones where I looked at it and I'm like, well, that's an interesting choice. That one goes low. Mount Vernon, for example, in Class 3A was 5th or 6th in last week's rankings. Last night they lost a doubleheader to Benton, both games, and then they move up to #3 in the rankings. So, I don't know. It's only their 5th loss of the year. They only had 3 going in. So, that one's lined to Doonan, and Doonan makes a heck of a grab and throws on to first for out #3. 3 up, 3 down. We're headed top 6. Grinnell leads over North Mahaska 7-1. You're watching the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network.
Grasshoppers, turtles, polar bears, and chunky monkeys? The Dairy Barn, located at 1810 6th Avenue in Grinnell, is not your typical barnyard. Stop by before or after the big ball game to pick up your favorite ice cream or flavor of the day yogurt. They also have a full line of delicious foods, including tenderloins, pulled pork sandwiches, popular chicken wraps, and much, much more. Don't have time to stop at the barn? Catch them on the move at some of the favorite events around Grinnell, or give us a call and try out our catering. And don't forget to check out www.dairybarngrinnell.com to order online or the Chow Now app. Remember, I scream, you scream, we all scream for Dairy Barn.
The Tiger Sports Live Stream Network is brought to you by the Dairy Barn, and as we roll into the top of the 6th inning, it is brought to you by Brent Nickel State Farm, just like every other inning. Also, let's give a shout out to Kurt's Collision Center for sponsoring the scoreboard all season long, all sports on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network. And also a shout out to all of our sponsors for the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network. We could not do this without them, and you would not be watching this free without them.
It's only like 60 to 70 days till football. Get your countdown on.
Football, volleyball season's coming back around.
Coming back around. We're in the top of the 6th inning. Grinnell on top of North Mahaska. 7-1 is your score. Kaylee Shipman singled down the middle her first time up. She's going to pop this one up, and Ella Greif makes the grab for out #1. Got a bunch of quick outs here. It's 4 quick pop outs combined for both teams. This game's moving right along. Maddie Doonan, the third baseman, struck out in the first, popped out in the fourth. Maddie has been so good at third base tonight. Very impressed. Hasn't really let a ton go past her. Greif's pitched well so far. This one's popped short again and caught by the second baseman. 2 quick outs for North Mahaska's offense.
And you know, ironically, we do not keep track of pitch count in softball.
Yeah.
But even where we're sitting right now, Ella Greif only has 59 pitches.
Yeah, it's not bad.
So definitely doing her job in the circle, knocking them out.
Looking for win #9 on the season for her. That one's in there for strike 1 here against Kayla Reedshaw, who popped out in the first, struck out in the fourth. Grinnell trying to send this thing quickly to the 6th. Bottom of the 6th, I should say. Maybe grab a couple more runs. That one lined down the left field line and just foul. It goes right over top of Greta Dodd's head. And Greta's pretty tall. Coach Schroeder's going to come over and have a chat here as I think she was checking. I don't know if she has gloves in her back pocket or if it's her phone.
Or cell phone. Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
But like,
welcome to the majors and
I guess
and college baseball. That's all you see.
I don't know what she was doing. Was she just checking? There's a strikeout, a Michelle's Dance Academy strikeout. It's the 8th strikeout of the night for Ella Greif. We are headed bottom 6. Grinnell leads North Mahaska 7-1. You're watching the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollei, third generation owner of Polley's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit polley'sgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Polley's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
The Tiger Sports Live Stream Network is brought to you by Polley's Pizza. Also give a shout out to those business card sponsors up there in the top right-hand corner. Latitude Signage and Design, Michelle's Dance Academy, Turnkey Realty, Kurt's Collision Center, Polley's Pizza, Cirques Financial Center, West Finch Auto Plaza, The Dairy Barn, Grinnell Mutual, Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, and Grinnell Firestone. Also a shout out to Brent Nickel State Farm, as we mentioned earlier, sponsors all innings all season long.
Well, if everything goes to plan here in the bottom of the 6th, this will be the last time we see Grinnell up to bat here. As that first pitch by Pinkerton misses on the inside corner. This is Alyssa Flander here, the left fielder, 9-hitter, hit a single up the middle her last time out. Second pitch she sees goes low in the dirt, 4-2. Grinnell looking for win number 16 on the season, 15-9 record overall.
They are some lively dugout chants.
2-0. Grounded back up to the shortstop. Throw on to first in time for out number 1. Well, Grinnell went 3 up, 3 down last time out, but big third and fourth innings pretty much what got Grinnell where they are. They scored 2 in the first, then just kind of kept pushing on. Ella Greif up to bat. She's popped out twice tonight and singled back up the middle. She's been great in the circle. 8 strikeouts thanks to Michelle's Dance Academy tonight. Sets back in, 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out, and nobody on. Greif holds back upstairs for 2 balls, no strikes. (2-0) and low. Not enough on it. 3-0 is the count. One out, nobody down. Greif doesn't even have to pull the bat off her shoulders if she doesn't want to. 3-0 pitch. Nope, she's thinking bunt. Pulls back for strike 1. Wanted to try a couple things there. 3-1 pitch by Pinkerton. Low for ball 4, and Ella Greif will take off to first base. Well, now you got to look, because she will most likely steal. So now North Mahaska's got to be ready at second base just in case. Kate Van Coppernol doubled the left field in the 4th inning. She'll step up to bat here. Sacrifice bunt in the 2nd. Popped out in the 1st. As Kate will step into the box. Greif takes off, grounded short. Shortstop throws on to first. In time for out number 2. It does advance Greif to second. The infield's been on fire tonight. I mean, for the most part, playing pretty well. Just good catches on the hop. And Greta Dodd in the box. She singled in the 1st. She's popped out the other 2 times tonight. First pitch is up and away. Greif will hold on second. Catcher keeps an eye on her. Again, if everything goes to plan, Grinnell, last time they'll be batting tonight, going to try to finish things up in the top of the 7th. 1-0 pitch. Dodd skies this one to right center. Warhawks underneath of it, and the catch is made as they almost came together, but they do make the grab. That will do it for the end of the 6th. We're headed top 7. Grinnell leads over North Mahaska 7-1. You're watching the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network.
Jeff Finch here from West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell. We normally go to the auction to restock our used cars and trucks, but prices have skyrocketed. If we're going to overpay, we'd rather overpay our friends, neighbors, and past customers. Bring your vehicle in for a quick 20-minute appraisal. You can either take the cash, trade for a different vehicle, or walk away. In some cases, your vehicle may be worth more than you paid for it. See us at West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell or online at westfinch.com.
The Tiger Sports Live Stream Network is brought to you by West Finch Auto Plaza.
We are in the top of the 7th inning. Grinnell's going to try to finish this thing off. Ella Greif is going to try to go the full game here in the circle. 7-1 lead. Warhawks need 6 or more to send us to the bottom of the 7th. It's been a good put-together game by Grinnell. Good pitching by Greif. 8 Michelle Dance Academy strikeouts for her. She's been all over it tonight. And trying to finish things off for the Tigers. Jelena Shipley struck out in the second and grounded out in the fourth. She will be the one to step up and lead off here for the Warhawks. It was a quick 3-up, 3-down inning for the most part. 2 outs and a strikeout last time up for the Warhawks. That was low for ball 1. This game's gone by so quick, the concession stand's still open. Swing and miss. What time did we start tonight? About 7:15. 7:15? Even count, 1 ball and 1 strike here for Shipley. Greif misses out and away for ball 2. Two one is the count. Skied upward. Van Coppernol underneath of it. It makes the grab for out number 1. Jocelyn Pinkerton, the pitcher in the box. She struck out twice tonight. Nope, I lied. It's not Jocelyn Pinkerton. They're going to go with Lydia Howell, the 8th grader.
Lydia Howell now batting. Lydia Howell for the Warhawks. Number 7.
So Pinkerton not batting, and it'll be Lydia Howell. Making her 11th appearance on the season. She's only started in 5 games. 1 hit in 21 at-bats, and her 1 hit was a triple, and it brought home 3 runs. So she had a bases-clearing triple. I'd say that's pretty good. She grounds that one down the line to Greta Dodd. Throw on to first in time for out number 2. And Kylie Van Wielden will be the batter up to go here for North Mahaska. Van Wielden grounded out the second, struck out in the 5th. So 2 outs, nobody on here. Greif's first pitch high and upstairs for ball 1. Misses inside for 2 balls, no strikes. Nobody on the base pass, 2 outs. 1 more out here for Grinnell. That one drops in for strike 1. Greif has 8 Michelle Dance Academy strikeouts tonight. Trying to grab number 9 here to end this thing off for a Tiger victory before the sun even truly goes down. Lights really don't even need to be needed that much tonight. 1-1 pitch outside, or 2-1 pitch outside, misses for 3-1. 3-1 now.
3-1.
Greif hasn't walked anyone tonight. She has thrown a pitch that was hit the batter. This one's sent on a line, deep left field. It is dropped down. Nope, dropped it down the left field line.
Got that second strike, though.
And the second strike is down. So the count will run full at 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Tipped off the end of her glove there.
Full count pitch here for Greif. Low, misses for ball 4, and it is the first walk of the night for North Mahaska. Lily Hartwig in the box now for North Mahaska. Hartwig grounded out in the 3rd and was hit by a pitch in the 5th. Trying to extend the game here for the Warhawks. That one's low for ball 1. Greif looking for the punch out here in the top of the 7th.
With all of her strikes, she's had a lot of, when the ball's been hit, good defense out in the field.
This one grounded short, caught on the hop, throw on to first and in time for out number 3. And that is a victory for Grinnell. A 7-1 victory. Grinnell defeats North Mahaska They'll move to 16-9 on the year. North Mahaska falls to 9-11 on the season. 8 strikeouts, 8 Michelle Dance Academy strikeouts for Ella Greif. Good game for her in the circle. It's a final here from the softball diamond here at Grinnell High School. 7-1 is your final score. Grinnell defeats North Mahaska. For Dan Walker, I'm Blake Walker. Have a good night, everyone. Thanks for watching the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network. Go Tigers!